The Brazil Grand Prix may be history, but the events of that weekend continue to stir debate in Formula One. Central to the controversy was Oscar Piastri's 10-second penalty for a collision that took Ferrari's Charles Leclerc out of the race. While Leclerc retired, Piastri's penalty dropped him to fifth, handing Mercedes' Andrea Kimi Antonelli second place and affecting championship standings. Lando Norris extended his lead, while Piastri lost ground not only to his teammate but also to Max Verstappen. The discussion isn't just about results, it's about how racing is governed. Antonelli noted that according to the driver's guidelines, Piastri was at fault, drawing parallels to his own penalty in Zandvoort. Yet this consistency highlights growing frustration among drivers over the season, with multiple penalties leaving them baffled. Carlos Sainz described Piastri's penalty in Brazil as unacceptable, citing a string of incidents this year where penalties seemed unjust, and questioning whether the sports rules reflect the realities of racing. The controversy stems from the FIA's phrasing of racing room this year. A car must be at least alongside the other's mirror before and at the apex. Additionally, the overtaking car must be fully controlled and not have dived in. Piastri failed these tests, although alongside on the pit straight, he did not maintain overlap at the apex, and locked his brakes while attempting to avoid contact, ultimately colliding with Antonelli. Drivers argue the rules are too prescriptive, ignoring the nuances of racing. In Brazil, Piastri's inside line naturally lost some overlap under braking, a physics-driven inevitability, while Antonelli should have accounted for this in his line choice. Visibility also played a role, with Antonelli unable to see Piastri due to early braking. The stewards applied the rules as written, but drivers like George Russell emphasized the need for judgment, noting that every corner, circuit, and incident is unique. The debate highlights the tension between consistency and context. Overcomplicating guidelines risks making them impractical to enforce in a high-speed environment, yet drivers want clarity to avoid unfair penalties. Russell, chairman of the Grand Prix Drivers Association, stressed that while mistakes happen, stewards generally get it right. Still, incidents like Brazil show the challenge of balancing rigid rules with the unpredictable dynamics of racing, leaving drivers, teams, and fans eager for meaningful discussion and refinement ahead of future races.